30 days. That's all it took for the world to end once the last bottle of hot sauce was gone. Countries were thrown into madness as people scrambled to find any flavor at all. Hope was dying fast, but there were still a few of us that were still searching.
All you heat seekers out there, welcome back to Fat and Spicy. I'm Fat.
And I'm Spicy.
This is the channel that's dedicated to everything with flavor and spice and not so nice.
Welcome back once again, guys. Today we have a very apocalyptic style hot sauce review for you. This hot sauce came over the ocean to make its way into our studio. This is from none other than RJ's Peppers, and he has sent us 3 hot sauces all the way from the United Kingdom. One of the furthest places that hot sauce has come to us, definitely that hot sauce was sent to us. We did order that one from New Zealand, but this is the furthest that someone has actually reached out and sent us sauce from. So RJ, we really appreciate it. This is really cool for us to get to do, hot sauces from different countries, stuff like that. Very cool. And,
Thank you for the trust.
Yes, and so he did send us a little letter. We're going to go ahead and read it. Hey guys, thank you for taking the time to review our hot sauces. We are thrilled to hear your thoughts and hope you enjoy the flavors we've crafted. Included in the package are our top 3 sellers: the Apocolypse, our hottest sauce, not for the faint of heart; Reaper and Blues, our most popular sauce, the perfect blend of heat and flavor; and then the Naga Buffalo, our personal favorite, the ideal balance of smoky and spicy. And they wanted to offer our viewers a special discount they can use at rjpeppers.com, which we will drop in the description below. Feel free to share the code Fat and Spicy for 15% off. So make sure you check out their hot sauces. Obviously, we will do a review real quick, let you know what we think of them, and then you can pick them up at their store, and obviously you get 15% off. So that's awesome of RJ to do, so go hit them up. We're excited to hear what you think, and thank you again for giving our hot sauces a try. Enjoy, from Rob.
You are welcome, and we are looking forward to it.
All right, so if you've been watching for a while, we like to save the hottest for the last. So here's the Apocolypse sauce. Love the artwork on it. It is super cool. But we will go ahead and save that for last, and we'll kind of build up. So I assume this Naga Buffalo sauce will be a little bit lower. It actually, right here, it is 2 out of 5 peppers. So we'll go ahead and start there, and then the Reaper and Blues is 3 out of 5. So yep, we'll just kind of work our way up from there. So, all right, guys, we got our chicken tenders. We got our hot sauce. Let's go ahead and start with Naga Buffalo.
Naga Buffalo.
As always, we give everything a sniff test to see what we're getting into, because as we know,
the sniffer never lies.
All right. Wow. That smells really good.
Didn't think there's going to be any left in the bottle. He's going to snort it all. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Honestly, I don't think we've actually done a specific buffalo sauce. Maybe ever on this show. I'd have to go back through over 300 episodes at this point. But I'm not sure. This might be the first buffalo sauce. The Lone Ranger, riding on his buffalo, seeked to make the highest quality hot sauce using fermented Naga chilies. It ain't just sauce. It's a goddamn Naga Buffalo sauce. Naga Buffalo sauce. The ingredients are red wine vinegar, red bell pepper, red onion, olive oil, turmeric, garlic, and the Naga peppers, lemon juice, paprika, and garlic powder. I think I'm really pulling out the onion when I smell it. I mean, I know I'm taking some strong snifferoonies over here.
If pulling is the right word.
It really does smell really, really good. So that's that's why I'm trying to snort it all out of the jar. So I'm actually really excited for this one. All right, cheers to the buffalo sauce. Wow. That's really good. I cannot wait to smoke up some wings with this sauce. That's going to be super good.
Another little dab will do you. Oop, a little too excited.
Yeah, I'm really pulling like the onion. You definitely get that little bit of vinegar. And then some of that, obviously the heat on the back end and that little bit of like the lemon juice and everything coming through. Man, that is a real perfect blend of all the ingredients, because I really feel like you kind of pull a little bit of everything, from that ingredients list, and it all just comes together so well. By no stretch is this too hot for even like low-level heat seekers. That is a really good, what we call an everyday sauce.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I could just use that on all these nuggets. All right,
But we're not, because we have others to try.
we got the other ones. So let's move on to Reaper and Blues. There's the artwork for that one. If you can see it, love it. And this one,
That might be a pretty good combination. Some Reapers and some, I'm assuming, blueberries, because that's what it looks like.
all right, this rock-inspired hot sauce combines the Carolina Reaper with the fruity notes of blueberries and raspberries to create a sauce which will rock your world. Ingredients: raspberries, blueberries, red wine vinegar, maple syrup, lime juice, brown sugar, Carolina Reaper. So,
Don't quote me, but I don't think we've had a sauce with raspberries.
we've
We've
had
had blueberries.
Yeah, we've had blueberry hot sauces, but I do like the fact that they're adding the raspberries as well.
Yeah.
And given the maple syrup, I have a really strong feeling it's going to be a really good ratio of like that heat from the Reaper, but that sweetness from those fruits and then the maple syrup.
And I'm calling dibs on this front one here. I want it loaded.
And I think because of the raspberry, I mean, it gives it such a deep, dark, like almost maroon type color.
It's got a blue hue.
Definitely, you can smell the fruit. The fruit comes through strong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but let's see how much that Reaper comes through though, and if it's gonna give us a little karate chop. All right, here you go. Cheers. Wow.
I just had some blueberry Eggo waffles. That's a really strong blueberry taste. That is good.
Wow. What immediately stands out to me is that it's not overly sweet. It's actually like, it tastes legitimately like a blueberry. Like blueberries a lot of times have that little bit of like tanginess to them as well. And it has more of that in the raspberry taste than it does like this, synthetic, just sweet, kind of fake tasting blueberry. Like you can taste just the fresh fruit in there. And that's really good. And even though it's like Reaper.
That's hilarious. That's what I was going to say. That tasted like some legit
Yeah,
blueberry.
Yeah, it tastes like you just went and picked them straight from the patch and like made a sauce out of them right there and then put it in this bottle. That is really good. And I mean, considering that there's Carolina Reaper in there, it's not like too hot.
No.
The balance is perfect. And honestly, sometimes with these fruity sauces, you can go too much on the sweet side. But I mean, it didn't do that. Even with the maple syrup in there, another like really good ratio of like, it's not too much of one thing. It's just a really good blend of the fruitiness, a little bit of sweetness, and then that spice. So, I mean, another phenomenal sauce. So now I'm very interested to see how the hottest one right here, what that's bringing to the table.
Apocolyptic.
All right, so once again, there's the artwork. It's awesome, as the other ones are. This trio of misfits have been causing chaos trying to get their hands on Apocolypse hot sauce. Addicted to the heat of the Reaper, the taste of Naga, and the bite of cayenne, these three will stop at nothing to get their spicy fix. The ingredients are red peppers, red wine vinegar, tomato, brown onion, red onion, fermented Naga chili, fermented Carolina Reaper chili, garlic, olive oil, turmeric, lime juice, cayenne pepper, or cayenne powder, juniper berries, and mustard powder. So this would be another first for us. We've never tried something with juniper berries. I do not believe.
Some Jupiter berries.
And it sounds good.
Sounds good, other than it has the 1, 2, 3, 5 out of 5 peppers on the back here.
I mean, it smells hot, but it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't like really hit you like some of these do, and it kind of scares you to taste them.
It smells like a mid-level.
Yeah, it smells really good. All right.
We're about to find out how mid-level this is because he just loaded it.
That's a good healthy pour, so we'll see what happens here. Cheers to the apocalypse and the apocalyptic trio.
Oh.
Ooh. It wasn't even the heat up front. It was like something else.
Well, it's got the taste of that, when you're about to get lit.
Yeah.
It has that taste. That's what I tasted in the front, thinking I'm getting ready to get burnt, but it's pretty mild.
It builds. Once it's out of it's one of those that like once you swallow, it kind of builds on the tongue. I want to say, I'm no expert here. I want to say what was originally so strong was the mustard powder. I think, for me anyway, it tasted very mustardy. And then I also want to say, I think it was the turmeric.
I would say turmeric.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think those two things jumped out immediately, as well as like the little bit of vinegar and stuff. And then definitely that heat builds on the end. It's not too bad just from one bite, but you can tell that like if you were eating that with like several tenders or something like that it would definitely build to the point where, it'd get pretty strong. That being said though, I'd still use it on a lot of different things. I'd cook chicken in it. I would use it on a lot of different meats, tacos, what have you, even eggs, stuff like that. It's not too overwhelming if you use it in moderation. So honestly, really, really impressed with all three of these sauces. I would say my favorite is the buffalo. Like that was super unique. But this was definitely a close second. I really like that combo of the raspberry and blueberry. It made for a phenomenal sauce. Can't wait to make the wings with these though, and we'll definitely report back when we do.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards the fruity ones. I like the fruity stuff, and like my favorite has the peaches, and but this blueberry and raspberry, that's a hit for me.
Yeah.
This is a great sauce too, but I'm gonna go number one on this, and of course, that'll go towards the end.
Yeah. All three of them are great. These two are just super good, and then this one is also good. But obviously, when something's a little hotter, you're just gonna use it a little more sparingly. But again, for a really hot sauce, awesome flavor, because a lot of times it's easy to overwhelm a sauce with heat and not get the flavor out of it, but that was awesome. So big shout out to RJ's Peppers. Thank you so much again for sending us these sauces all the way from the United Kingdom. We really enjoyed all three of them, guys, and so we're going to leave a link in the description below. Make sure that you go pick up these sauces as well as any of their other sauces, because that was a good time.
Yeah, I concur. Great sauces. Loved them. Thank you for putting the trust in us to review these sauces for you, and hopefully we did you justice. And guys, these are another hit. Pick them up. With all that being said, remember to keep it fat
And keep it spicy.
See ya.